2500 tick trap. $2,500 tick trap.
5-minute trap.
Pandas, 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 pandas. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, Monday, Monday. We're back live at it again. Pandas. The trade war is over. The trade war is over. Trump saved America. Trump saved America. It's over. Good morning, everybody. Sorry for the late start. Albert, good morning. Wish you all have a profitable week. Absolutely. This is it. This is the week. Day trader, good morning. Blue Steel, good morning, everyone. Good luck this week. Bajul, good morning. Absolutely. We're going to get it this week, Pandas. We're going to get it this week. I'm going to say this right now. If we don't get it, maybe not this week, but if we don't get it this time around, we're back to 20 PAs. If we don't get it this time around, then you know what? It's you know, we have to reassess a little bit here. But it's been crazy. I'll just tell you that. Try to set up my trade, but it just... Oh, trap? I don't know. Trap trade here? That was a chance to get in. I was worried it was in trap because it kind of reversed quickly after this bear bar. But I guess I'll skip it. I tried to get it in here. 1-to-1 was made. I guess I'll try the lower high. I don't know. Got one more minute till this bar ends. I have like a feeling it's gonna like basically become like a limit order market on the 5-minute chart, but maybe we can make a new low here, the lower high. It's looking okay. At least a new high, or at least a new low, right? That's what we're looking for. At least a new low here. If it snaps back up, it is what it is. Couldn't even make a 1-to-1, so... Okay, a 1-to-1 was made. Am I just looking for a 1-to-1 here? Can we get the 1-to-2? It's a good bear bar. Good looking bear bar. Don't quite get to the 1-to-2 though. I think I'll hold this for the 1-to-2. I would love it if we can get the 1-to-2. Oh, Okay, that's a good sign for us. Triggers a trap. Oh, whoa, missed it by like a tick. Missed it by like a tick. I think I'm gonna take my profits here. All right, I'll take it. Eventually hits the 1 to 2. I got a little worried because it started reversing like a tick before it hit, and it hit like a made like a strong bull bar. I got a little worried there, but we'll take like the 1 to. We made more than 1 to 1. Maybe like a 1 to 1 to 5. I'll take it. Yeah. Strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart. Where I is so far up, it's just almost unbelievable how high you have to go just to see where we're at. Pandas, we had a gap up this week on the Globex session. Absolutely on the Globex session, we gap. This is a unusually large gap for the Globex. Like we're talking about 250 point Globex gap up is absolutely sick. It's sickening. It's crazy. We have a gap up this large on the weekly chart and on the Globex session. I just don't know how long the gap can last for. And don't forget, Pandas, like I have not yet forgotten. Never forget. Do my charts even go that far back? That's a problem. My charts don't even. I have to actually add more days to my chart, but there is a gap that happens in like April, mid-April, on the Globex session that still has not yet been filled. There are these certain gaps on the Globex session that I think eventually will be filled. It's just those gaps don't last very long because you're talking about Globex session. That means you're talking about institutions who probably sold at the end of the day and they're in short positions and they gapped up. They couldn't even come out break even. So you have institutions that can't come out break even. They're gonna do what it takes to come out break even eventually. Goodness gracious. Got another second entry short here. Do we like the short here still? Spike in channel. The problem is, so it does push down and makes a new low here. So the only problem is it didn't really come to our trend line. It does come off the 20 EMA. It doesn't come off the trend line. Signal bar is bullish. So maybe if we get a trap here coming off our trend line and our 20 EMA, then that would have been way more enticing. It ends up making a nice second entry. It ends up making a nice scalp here, but that's what I'm looking for. We want like a double hit here. We want a double hit. I mean, this is going down. It's not going down very fast now, but it is going down. Maybe we try to fill the gap today. Why not? Market can do anything. Market can absolutely do anything it wants. I'm just happy the market's moving. You know what I mean, Pandas? Like the last week and a half has just been just absolute stagnant trading. Do I really love the short here? It's just far away from any resistance. It does pop down. Yeah. I think any short's good here pretty much. This is a 5-minute chart for the entire week and a half. Just stuck in this range for an entire week. More than an entire week. It's been stuck in this range. Granted, the range is large, though. It's a big range, but it just shows how choppy we've been. Get days like this, days like this. It's just very difficult last week to trade, in my opinion. Okay. I'm glad I didn't take this trade. Now that it's reversing back up. This doji bar on the 5-minute chart. Has the market decided to just go always in short here? I mean, we are just like way above the gap here. But as you know, the market loves filling gaps. It does. It's pretty much, in my opinion, it's pretty much a It's like one of the few things in the market that we know the market actually wants to do. Fill gaps. Complete doji bar on the 5-minute chart. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right? Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the... Wow, that was a mistake. I was looking at ES. The E-mini made a complete doji bar. Interesting. This made a bearish bar. Could be always in short. No setup, but it does come off our trend line and 20 made bad signal bar. Good entry bar though. So if you like the entry bar, maybe a good maybe good for you to go short if you like the short here. Second entry short forming here. About to form potentially. Needs to break the previous candle's high. Okay, we got second entry short. This is a good looking trade, pandas. I gotta try. I gotta try again here. It's a very good looking trade. If we get a decent signal bar. Coming off our trend line and 20 EMA here. Could be okay trade. It is bye-bye. It was an okay looking trade while it was hovering here, but now it is breaking above the 20 EMA, breaking above our trend line. Good looking signal bar for a second to short, but we're just above all our resistances now.
2,500 tick trap.
Maybe looking for a new low here. Ends up being a good trade to go short. Unfortunately, it goes above. I don't know. I guess I could have used the tip, the high of that bar to create this. If I used the high of this bar, then that would have been a double hit with a good looking signal bar. Okay, maybe I messed up on my trend line. Like I had it like this, using this high. But if I used the high of this bar, I would have been within it with a good looking signal bar. Right on 20 MA. Alright, those little things, like the thing is about this trend, you basically have the entire range of this high to this high to create this trend line. So this trend line could be here or here. Basically, it's fair game, in my opinion, anywhere in there. And if we use the absolute edge of this, the high, we actually have a good trade. Well, at the time, my trend line was like this. Looking for an entry off of this price action. Ends up going a little bit higher. I wasn't thinking about changing my trend line there. We'll use this as a trend line now. Pandas, hope you guys are doing well. We're up 370 on one single trade. You know, pandas, I'm going to take it nice and slow this week. I was getting a little spoiled from my previous weeks of trading where we were literally making max 9 days in a row. We made max like so many days in a row. It's just unbelievable. And I got a little spoiled thinking, all right, max is the new norm. Let's dial it back. Let's take it easy. Let's just take the S tier prime triple A setups that even if we lose it, we just say that's just how sometimes the market goes. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes you just lose the good trades. But we gotta take only the prime setups because the market has been quite devious to us. This market is moving though. It's absolutely moving. We get a hidden second entry short here. Would I consider this an triple A setup? No. We do not want a hidden second entry. We want this to actually trigger above the closed bar. It's a hidden second entry short. Okay looking signal bar. So if we go short here, I wouldn't be mad. I would be, yeah, completely makes sense, especially if a super strong bearish bias. But like I said, I want the triple A setups. We're not going to take the hidden second entry shorts here. We're going to just take the second entry shorts, right? The reason why I say hidden second entry short because we got this A, B, C, right? Maybe a good choice skipping the hidden because we might actually get our setup now. So this is what I'm looking for. Now we have a break of previous closed bar. Let's look for this second entry short. It is coming off two key areas for us. And it keeps going up and up and up. Let's see if we can stay closed underneath this channel. It doesn't look close, and it's a bad signal bar. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. Not because I don't think it can go down, but because it's not a triple A, S tier, super plus plus, top, creme de la creme type setup. You know what I mean, Pandas? That's what we're looking for. Okay. I mean, got the trap. Consider the trap here. It is blast. Oh, it's blasting off. Do I want to take it still if it does come back down? Yes, I'm going to try here. I'm going to try here. Even if it comes back down to fill me, I'm going to try. Huge gap up. Let's see if we get any continue. Ooh, hello. Bye-bye. I want to see if we had any type of continuation on this super gap up. And this might just be a pullback. And it might just taking me out here. Who knows? It might just taking me out and gone up, but there's no other way I would manage that trade. It's just it is what it is. Second entry long, perhaps, here. Okay. Coming off our trend line and 20 EMA here. If we get an okay signal bar, I will look to go long here. Signal bar is absolute doo-doo caca. And we're beneath the 20 EMA. 20 EMA is also bending to the downside. So this is ultimately a failed trap. Ooh, good looking signal bar just closes right above here. Huh. I will try deep retracement. At this point, I'll look for a trap trade. Retracement so deep beneath the 20 EMA. Let's try a short here. It's going to run away. It's going to run away on us. It's going to run away on us. Okay. I can't take a trade here.
$2,500 tick trap.
Cyber dependence. Ooh, okay, so we got this double fail trap. It's pretty sick. This ends up pushing up and it's making a new high here, as you can see. And we're creating a second inch short on the higher time frame. My record right now, 1-1. My record right now, 1-1. Like no matter what, 3 loss differential. We're only going one contract every trade. One contract every trade. We're not doing double contracts. That is the express way to busting these cows. Not that I don't like. It's not like I'm against double contracts. Is that I'm gonna take this set of 20. I'm gonna take it nice and slow. We're gonna just climb our way up to payouts because it's getting quite expensive, pandas. Think about it. Think about activating 20 PAs. How much that costs each time. Just think about how much that costs just to activate 20 PAs. It's very expensive, pandas. The content streaming for trading, it's an expensive endeavor. I'll tell you that much. Especially if you want to like trade only funded accounts, then yeah, it's just be aware. If you don't care about trading funded accounts, if you want to trade like evals, whatever, one eval, whatever, it's very doable. But if you want to trade 20 accounts at once, just imagine that's 130 times 20 every single time. And on top of that, you got to also buy the evals. Alex is just past eval for take profit. Any tips? Just know it's a trailing threshold, and it's not it's an intraday trailing threshold, so just be aware of that. So it's just much like Apex. You're not gonna like the tip I'm gonna give you, though. You're not gonna like the tip I'm gonna give you because a lot of people can't handle the variance. A lot of people can't handle the variance. You're not gonna like the tip I'm gonna give you. The tip is literally go all in on one single trade that you think is the absolute best setup. That's my tip, and you're not gonna like it. But if you look at the cost analysis, like if you look at how much it costs, like just the cost benefit ratio, it is right when you have something that when they say we have no consistency rules, you can withdraw in one day. To take advantage of that, the best way to take advantage of it is going max contracts on the best setup that you can find. And that is actually the best way to take it. Now, should you do it? No. I don't think you should. That's why I'm saying you're not gonna like the advice I give you, nor do I necessarily want to give that advice to anyone else. I've contemplated it and I looked at how much the evals cost and how you can pass them, and if they're gonna say like there's just no consistency rules, then for me the best way to take advantage of it, go all in. Go all in. Go all in. But let's just say, if you're like a beginner trader and if you don't know what a good setup is, like I'm telling you, like your setup has to be perfect. Like you almost have virtually no drawdown, and it has to just blast off the moment you enter. And if you can't find setups like that, if that's not like your style trading, like I understand a lot of people's style trading doesn't have setups like that. But if you do have that, like this is like a huge reversal now. Creating trading range. Probably at the top of the spiking channel here. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in this uptrend. We had a second just short forming on the higher time frame. I was getting ready to go short here, but now that we are reversing and we're above the 20 MA, what we look for here is a fail second just short to go higher. We're above the 20 MA. That's why we can still look for a new low. We had a spike in channel here, right? Spike channel. And we usually come back to test the top of the spiking channel, right, to create a trading range. Usually what happens. So we can actually reverse here to the bottom. But if we have like a setup here where it breaks beneath and goes back up, it's a good chance this could pop off. Right, come back to the close. Whoa. All right, we got the setup, the fail second to short. Let's see what it has here for us. Okay, it's pushing down quite hard. Now I'm no longer really thinking about the fail second short when you have such a strong push down at the top of a potential trading range. All right, let's trade the trading range then. Let's do it. Coming back all the way back down in one fell swoop. Right now, I'm not really looking for a fail second to short after a bar that looks like this. It's not really. It's not really now. Now that we have more development, now I want to look for a short trade. Get back to the bottom of this trading range if possible. Okay. Lower high here. Lower high also on the 5-minute chart triggering. Could get a second to short here. Interesting. We're right in the middle of this trading range. Such a strong push down. I'm thinking maybe continuation to the bottom. We'll see though. We'll see. I think this trade's worth it. I just wish it came closer to our resistance, which is the 20 MA. Right, this is looking a little spiky, right? You got like actually 4 overlapping bars in a row, and 3 of them are dojis. It makes an outside bar reversal, not my style. I don't like outside bar reversals. Triggers with the outside bar reversal, snaps back up. Ooh, okay, it does trigger the second to short. But first trigger with the outside bar reversal, I don't know. I just don't like, at this point, it just feels like this. Lots of overlapping bars. Again, 3 of them dojis. Or 2 of them dojis, like pure dojis here. Tate asks, ES Trading says, geez, I need to become an affiliate. BPCF Gaming Trading says, Panda, what is the best cost-effective way do you think to pass TPT evals? Cost efficient way, cost effective way, cost efficient. That's a tough one. I actually just kind of trade it normal, but my personality, like I don't like taking too much time trading. Like I don't want to waste too much time trading the evals. So let's say like you get close, like you trade them just legitimately, and then you get like 5 days, and then like you bust your count on the 5th day. I'd rather just see if I'm going to pass my counts in 2 days or not. And the way I do that is I just go max contracts, and since there's a 50% consistency rule, Pandas, like at the end, like I think I was completely correct about my analysis here. This started getting super choppy, but because like I care about timing, like I wanted to get them quick and not waste time. I tried to see if I can pass it in 2 days and flip the last 3 days. So since there's a 50% consistency rule, I try to do max contracts with the 50% consistency rule in mind. So I tried to make half of the target in 1 day, and then on the second day I try to do it again. And let's say I fail the second day, then it's okay. Well, let's just start over. At least I failed it quickly, so then I know, and I can just try again. But once you pass those first 2 days, once you get in 2 days, once you can pass that second day, then it's like okay, then you can pass it because you just need to flip the rest of the days. That's for me. It's maybe not the most cost efficient, but for me it's like the most time efficient. So for me, time matters. Like I want to get these quick as possible, and it's because I know once you get the PAs, then it's like you're in a position where you can really make a lot of money very quickly, and that's why I I like to get the pro accounts as quick as possible. So that's just my take. I saw a strong bear bar forming here, and I wanted to get in. This to me is a confirmation that we're going to push down. Can we get a 1-to-1 is a question though. Can we get a 1-to-1 here? It's quite a big risk, which I don't like about this trade. Coming right after chop as well. To me, we bounced off the 20 EMA this many times. Like, I have to try to go short here. It is coming right back up, so I have a good chance of getting stopped out. But for me, like, once you're like getting knocked down to 20 EMA this many times, like, I gotta try. And this kind of strong bear bar, like closing beneath the low of the trading range, was enough confirmation. This is strong bear bar now, the even better confirmation for me. I'm gonna hold it because I mean you got this strong bear bar ending near its low, but I need a 1-to-1 pandas. Like I cannot jip myself here, and if I take the hit, it is what it is. I think it's worth. Like I don't think the trade is worth it unless I can make a 1-to-1 here, at least. So if I think it's too choppy, I can get out. I can skunk it here. Well, it might just zoom back up and take me out. It is what it is. Right? I gotta try to get the 1-to-1, and I'm like I learned from the last week. Like just hold on to your trade. Like even if you think it's gonna get, just hold on to it. If you believe in it, just hold on to it and just see what happens, because the market can do like so many funky things in the middle of your trade. Like I'm just gonna like hold on to it and just at least get my 1-to-1. If I can't get a 1-to-1 here, then this trade, in my mind, I might as well lose it. I might as well lose it because if I can't make a 1-to-1, then it's a losing trade already. So I'll just take the hit. Let's move on. I'm so close to getting stopped out here. It's absolutely incredible. I'll be very surprised if I don't get stopped out. I mean, it's just begging to get stopped out now. Strong bull bar ending on its high. I still don't get stopped out. Just so sick. If I don't get stopped out here, I don't understand. If I don't get stopped out, it is what it is. But I don't know. Can I make it? I'm dead. I wanted to, but in my mind, like the trade, if I can't get, if I like, you get a strong bear bar ending on its low like this, like I know it comes right after a strong bull bar, but this to me it could be a trap, right? Bull trap, and it's now finally pushes down. It's just like trade's not worth it. If I just jip myself, not even getting a 1-to-1, it's not worth it for me. You got to get at least a 1-to-1 on that trade. But in my opinion, maybe I just traded in a choppy situation. I recognize the chop with the 2 dojis and 4 overlapping bars. In my opinion, like at that point, it's like kind of very clear. It's just getting too choppy. Now I want to go short here again. This is too choppy for me now. It could be more of the same chop. I don't know. It could be more of the same chop. Second just short. It just feels like we're still in this very choppy area. Okay, lower high. Lower high. To try here. Okay, that's fine. I hope I'm in. I'm in the trade. I think I am in the trade. Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna. Ah, darn. This is really, really choppy. It's getting super limit order market here. It's like a super limit order market. It is very, very pure limit order market here. I thought it would trigger the second just short on the higher time frame. That's why I jumped in there. It didn't quite. I didn't time that quite right. I mean, the limit order market, this can knock me out. It can actually come back up and snap back down here. I don't know if I want to hold more risk than I am already holding. I mean, I could try, but scale in one time. But then that's like pretty much we're done. We're done for today if that happens. Just take the hit. And if I see another short, I'll just take a short. Yeah, like I'll probably get hit here. It'd probably be one of those trades like it takes you out here and then comes right back down. I mean, it is a limit order market, so I should be scaling in right here. Instead of getting stopped out, I should be scaling in. Yeah, I get stopped out. I should be scaling. I should go in with another short right here. That's what I should be doing. Instead of stopping myself out, I should be scaling in here. Right, the lower high here got me. That's a second just short forming here. It's quite choppy. It's really going sideways. Really going sideways. I'm not exactly sure what the market's intending to do here. I think the 5-minute also is confused, right? We're just going completely sideways right now. It's this big push down. It looks like a bear flag to me type situation, but who knows? Who knows? Snaps up. Pushes up. We're 1 and 3. One more loss, I'm done. We're going to take it real slow today. Real slow on these accounts, pandas. And it's unfortunate the market just turned into this mush where I lost 2 trades, right? This is where I lost most of my money, in this mush. Trying to get in here. I was thinking maybe going short right here. Knowing we're in trading range. Could have gotten in again. All right. Glad I didn't take that short because now we're pushing up here. Interesting. It's hard to trade this. Very hard to trade this. We're clearly above the 20 EMA now. It's a good signal bar to go long, but no follow through whatsoever. In fact, it snaps back down. Interesting. Second entry long. Maybe about to form here. It just became absolute mush. We're right in the middle of the trading range. Another reason I went short here is because I thought we might hit the bottom of the trading range to complete the trading range. But in fact, what the market's doing is creating a nice little triangle. Markets love shapes. I don't think it's like the market loves shapes, but it's a natural shape the market makes when it's undecided and wants, like, you just shows the bulls and bears are battling here. BBC, a flip on TPT, you can do a micro in it. Yeah, that's a flip. This is really getting choppy here. Unfortunate the price action looks like this right now. Nothing to go short here. I don't know. 5-minute strong bear bar ending on its low. Now we're getting a second inch short forming here. It looks like a bear flag. $2,500 tick chart. We're getting ourselves a nice little. I think I gotta try this. Can I get in here though? I missed the second just short. It happened too quick when I was looking at other charts. Okay, I'm in. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but here we are doing it. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but here we are about to do it.
5-minute trap.
That's what I was scared of. The moment it triggers and snap back up. And I don't think I'm going to reverse my trade either. That's what I was scared of. The moment it triggers and snap back up. That's what I was afraid of. And it's doing exactly what I was afraid of. It takes me out of that second trade. I knew it. I knew it. The moment it triggers and snap back up, I knew it was going to happen. Now, I knew it was going to happen. That's what I was most scared of. Because I wanted to trigger and push down a little bit to trigger the 5-minute second entry short here. And instead, it snaps back up. So it makes it so maybe that 5-minute is not going to trigger. Darn, this is unfortunate here. We had potential for really good push down here, but it is what it is. Looks like it's not going to give me my trade. It's going to snap back up really hard here and create a trap on the 2500 tick chart. It is what it is. Unfortunate. But for me, like if I lose this trade, I lose it, and then we move on. Like we're not gonna trade these accounts anymore. Like the Apex accounts, we basically hit the 3-loss differential already with that trap. But because we're already in this one trade, we're gonna let this trade go. It's really unfortunate. Nice second just short on the 2500 tick. It just doesn't work out for us. Creating itself like a really good trap on the 5-minute chart, right? The second just short on the 5-minute chart. I thought it would trigger with that little push down, but like I said, I was scared I was gonna snap back up and then reverse really hard, and that's exactly what it's doing. And it's probably gonna take me out. I mean, yeah, it took me out. Darn. You know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna be good little panda here and stop trading. Like I had a lot of reasons to take this short, and I really like the potential of where it could have gone. It's just the market wants to coil a little bit longer than I anticipated, and it is what it is. Like the risk reward there was so good for me. Like to me, like that trade was well worth it. It's a failed second entry long coming off of this consolidation for a little bit, and we had room to come back down to the bottom of this trading range being created. Ends up making this triangle even more triangular, but it has a good chance to pop up right. Where it should have gone down, it didn't go down. And because of that, I feel like this reversal could be very strong and actually break to the upside. Because this should have broken down here, in my opinion. But when it doesn't do what it kind of like should have done, and it does the opposite, it really, really snaps hard. And the reason why it snaps hard is because so many people thought that it was going to go do what I thought it was going to do, that once it reverses, then so many people get stopped out that it just goes up the opposite way so strong because of so many people, right? You get the power of the people getting stopped out, and then the power of the people on the other side getting in. So that's why a lot of failed setups like are so powerful. Because I feel like a lot of people, when you see this 2500 tick chart, you see a strong bear bar, like kind of close to our trend line here, like pretty close. And you're expecting maybe a new low here. It does the opposite, and it's going to break out to the upside now, and could be a really strong breakout to the upside because of that, like strong bull bar ending on tie. It could be obviously long here. All good. We're jumping to TPT. Gives us reason to jump on TPT. Let's get it. We're like basically 1 and 5. We took the max hit at around 1500. I'm not gonna lose more than 1500 on any other single on any single day. I'm not gonna lose more than 1500 because of the 30% negative 30% consistency rule. So we're gonna just stop here. We lost a little bit on the threshold, a little more than that. We pretty much lost. I would say 2K on the threshold. Is that correct? We have about 3K left. Yeah, so we lost a little less than 2K on the full threshold because we made a little profit. We're jumping on TPT. The problem with the TPT is I can't show you guys how much money I'm making on TPT because I cannot log in. I cannot log in. Can't log in TPT. We're 1-5 right now. Unfortunate. All right, this trade I thought looked really good. Second inch short coming out the 20 EMA. It's not it. Now it's reversing very hard on the other side. So it makes me feel like it's going to really break out to the upside here. Got a strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart ending on its high. Hitting the top of the triangle. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Very confusing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It just turned to mush. It is what it is. We actually had decent price action right until here. Someone asked, so you cannot complete Apex evaluations by doing a single big trade. I heard you mention the 50% consistency rule. Yeah, that was with TPT, Take Profit Trader. Apex, you can still do in one single trade. Apex has no consistency rules on the evals, but TPT does. So TPT front loads its like difficulty on the evals, and so they think that they're kind of going the model of like make the evals hard and make the funded accounts kind of make it so you can trade how you want, which is absolutely just a breath of fresh air in the space of these prop firms with the crazy rules. Crazy rules. Like at this point, for me, the only reason why I still like Apex is because you can do 20 accounts. And if you just stick to the rules with 20 accounts, like for me, like I trade Apex. I think the most annoying rule is this 30% consistency rule. I think it's kind of ridiculous because no trader who trades like their accounts will say like, okay, like I'm gonna just try to make a certain amount of money, and like what I'm saying, like I'm gonna limit myself how much money I can make today. Like no trader will do that. When they're making a lot of money, they're gonna keep pushing because they know that day is a day that they're like, that's whatever the market cycle is for that day is favorable for them in their system of trading. So they're gonna make as much money as they can on the days that are favorable for them. So that's why like the 30%, because it doesn't make sense like for me when it comes to actual trading, because when you make a lot of money, then you want to keep making a lot of money, right? That's the idea, right? Like a lot of traders, they make a lot of the profits like on a couple big days. Like not many traders, like when they like, that's the thing about Apex too, like they try to put you in the mindset of like, oh yeah, like traders, the way they are profitable is that every like single day they trade, that they are like consistent, like they like consistently make kind of like the same amount of money every single day. Like no, like that is just so far from the truth. Like actually the way traders make money is on the really good days they make a lot of money. On the really bad days they're really good of losing a little money as possible. And so that's kind of like the thing. So it's like the 30% consistency rule really makes it like hard to trade. That's why I love TPT. I love Take Profit Trader. I think it just makes it so like you can trade again. You can have fun trading again. And so we're gonna go TPT here. And the beautiful thing about TPT is you can withdraw in one single day. Like that's absolutely like crazy in the prop firm space. 1 day withdrawals. That's just unheard of. And it's and TPT they do not fail. They are very good at getting your withdrawals within a day. Like literally, like I'll put a withdrawal request, and next day the money is in my bank account. Let me just make sure you heard that correctly. It's not they approved my payout. It's not just approving it. It's that the money's actually in my bank account. So not only do they approve it, but then they actually release the funds into your bank account within 1 day. So this is why I think TPT is the absolute GOAT when it comes to funded accounts and their payouts. Like it's just no one can really compare. Like how can you make it better than that? You really can't make it. Like I guess the way you can make it better is the same day payouts. That's the only way to make it better, I guess. Pushing down top of the trading range. Fail second entry long is what I'm looking for here. Took a while to get here, but here we are at a good setup here. I don't know. Maybe I should go max here. Let's try to go max on this trade. We'll go max here on the TPT accounts. For me, the TPT accounts, what I like to do is go to max on the funded accounts. And what I like to do is I like to get to the threshold. Because once you get to the threshold, that means you can start swing trading. But until then, you can't really swing trade because you have to worry about the trailing threshold. So I like to try to hit the target, which for the 50, this is a 50K account, which is $2,000. And I mean, I might bust them here, but for me, I think it's worth it. I like to try to get to the safety net in one single trade. And this is looking to be a little choppy here. Let's see if we can get it though. If this reverses, right, if this trap doesn't work, right, if we got a second entry short on the 5-minute chart, fail second entry long on the 500 tick chart, I think we got a lot going for us here just to make at least, we need 17 points basically with 6 contracts to hit the safety net or to get to the past the buffer on TPT. We're going to try to get it in one single trade. Let's see if we can get it though. It's getting a little choppy here. It looks okay. Nice little push down there. Can we get a little bit more? Strong bear bar ending on its low. Everything about this looks good for me. Like no reason for me to take my trade out here. Still holding. Still holding. And okay, we hit it. So we made $2,000 on TPT. So with TPT now, any money I make now, right? Because the threshold is $2,000, right? Sorry, the buffer is $2,000. So now any money we make here is money we can withdraw on TPT. And so that was a trade I was looking for on my Apex accounts, but unfortunately it just didn't do it. It didn't do it. So here we are. So we made 2K on TPT accounts. Now any dollar we make above here, we can withdraw today. That's a beautiful thing about TPT. Like you can literally withdraw today and take the money, and the money will end up in your account tomorrow. So now the question is, shows how bad Apex is with purposely delayed payouts, hoping people blow their accounts and everything. Well, no, that's not. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. says he thinks that Apex is purposely delaying it. I don't think that's the case because they do approve your money, right? They do approve your payouts. Wow, I got that perfect. I got that perfectly. Goodness gracious. I really got that perfectly. It is if it didn't come down all the way here and did this move back up, the trailing threshold would have busted my accounts. The thing is, Apex still approves your withdrawals and takes the money out of your account. It just takes a long time to end up in your bank account. But they do take it out so you can trade your accounts again. You might end up blowing them after that, but at that point, it's okay because the money's already out of your account. So I wouldn't, I'm not trying to spread false information. If I see false information, I'll correct it. But I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't think that's a reasonable thought, at least. You might think it's true still, even after I've explained it. But it's to me, it's not reasonable at this point. Unless you're claiming that it takes them a long time to approve your payout. Okay, got the lower high on the higher time frame. Like we're still stuck in this massive like triangle. Got a triple top here now. I think this is gonna head to the downside, pandas. If I had to make a guess, I'm thinking it's gonna head to the downside here. But I don't have a setup here for it. Okay, decent push down. Okay. Bouncing off our trend line here. Interesting. Lower high. Wow. Pushing out really hard now. I mean, maybe I'll just go short. Just go short at the close of any bar, thinking it's like it's gonna zoom down somewhere. Yeah, we missed the move. Really big move here. Goodness gracious. But like I said, I think it's gonna go down. Right, we got the triple top, and I just wanted a setup to it. We didn't get the setup, but like I said, I think it's gonna go down if I had to make a guess, and it is. There it is. Down it goes. Unfortunately, didn't have any setup to get in there. I wanted to set up here a second entry short or something. Probably continue to go down here a little bit. You want to wait for some sort of pullback. We got no pullback here. Probably make it push down without us. Yeah. Right. You want that little pullback here. We didn't quite get it. It's just, it is what it is. We just missed the entire move. It's okay. Right? You're like, if you don't get a setup, you don't get a setup. You just what can you do? You didn't have the necessary conditions to get in there. Even though you can call the direction, if you don't have a setup to it, then what can you do? I want a small pullback just to continue this short. We can't get in. Right? We have 0 pullbacks, right? 0 times we broke a previous candle's high, which is all I wanted just to enter here. Now we're at the bottom of the trading range, made a new low. So on the 5-minute, like I said, it looks like a bear flag. This is exactly what it is. It's literally just a bear flag. It's just probably the most straightforward things that you can see in the market. Let's do a measure move here. Right, bear flags. You usually look for the measure move. Technically here, but yeah, let's just do here. We got a couple more points to the measure move here. I mean, 20 EMA, maybe an obvious target as well. Could be a strong downtrend now. Again, no break above a previous candle's high, so we can't even jump in here. Relentless downtrend. Can't get in here because there is no break of a previous candle's high, giving us a pullback. No pullbacks yet. There it is. First pullback, let's just try. In fact, we couldn't even get in. We couldn't even get in with that pullback. Okay, we're in now. We just want one pullback here. It's TPT accounts. Right, first pullback fails. Reverses hard. Doesn't quite get there. Right, you're waiting for a pullback for this long, and then now when the actually small pullback comes with the first entry, it just rips back, bounces back up. It's one of those markets, huh? It's one of those markets. What can you do about it? Nothing much you can do. Just watch. See? 58. Okay. Let's take the hit. I mean, I wanted one pullback. I got my one pullback, got my first entry, and then it just it breaks. It just you lose a trade. I wanted that one pullback, and when we finally get a pullback, a super strong downtrend, it takes you out and then pushes back down. It's just like super unfortunate. It just basically did an expanding pattern here. Super annoying. It is what it is. What can you do about it? Another pullback here. We're gonna try. It's one of the small scalp here. Looking for a 1-to-1 or something like that. Okay. What a little scalpity do. I'm just trying to get in short here on the super strong downtrend. Let's see if I can make any bamboo here. I guess the problem is, it's near the tail end of the downtrend. I could also swing trade if I wanted to here. Add to my positions here. Let's get a nice push down. Couldn't get, there it is. Market's moving. Nice push down here. Come up break even if it does snap back up. Hopefully it doesn't snap back up too far. Okay, snaps back up further than I would like. It takes me out break even essentially. Like I'm gonna keep adding to that position, hoping for a big push down. It ends up just taking me out break even, pushing down again. Unfortunate. Second just short here. I'm interested. I don't think this downtrend's done anytime soon, to be honest. I think we have a lot more to go. I can go full blown here if I wanted to. Let's go 2 contracts here. Swing it. It's TPT accounts. This is the first second to short we got in this series. Huge downtrend here. Bad looking signal bar, but the downtrend is so strong. And we got some room for the measure move, I believe, still. Yes, we do. Actually, traps. So sick. Traps on that trade. Actually, traps on that trade. I'm looking for a failed trap here. I'm not looking for a trap at this point because the bear trend is so strong. Like, I'm not looking to go long at all. Anyone looking to go long here is a little bit loco. We're gonna try to take the failed trap here. Okay, there we go. Small baby risk. I think it's worth it for the super strong downtrend on the failed trap. Baby risk. We're taking 2 contracts here. We're gonna see how low this can go. Like, I think this is gonna push down. Like that is like such a baby trap. And I'm just like, I'm not looking to go long here. All right. Looks like some traders are looking to go long. Absolutely incredible. Take a small hit. We're just taking these little teeny dinks and donks. But we have a static threshold now because we hit the safety net. So I'm not too worried about losing a little money here. Okay. Well, that failed. Might be a little too late. I wasn't expecting that to snap down so fast. Can I get in this trade? Okay, I'm in. Again, a little teeny risk. I think it's worth it for the potential big move down. That could be a very strong move down here. Little teeny risk for a potential. Like, the risk reward is amazing here. Absolutely amazing risk reward. We're going to go for it. The risk reward is just too good to pass up for me here. Risk reward is just too amazing here. Even if I lose this trade, I don't mind because the risk reward is just so stinking good. Hold it.
2500 tick trap.
Hold. At this point, I don't mind if I swing because we already have the static threshold. We're going to swing this. Come up break even at this point. Is it worth? We'll hold it. We'll hold this. The risk reward is just too sick. It's too sick right now. The risk reward on this trade is too sick. Right, the trap trigger is on the 2500 tick chart as well. Just even more reason for us to hold this. If it hits me, it hits me. Right, the trap fails on the 2500 tick chart as well. And if that fails, it is what it is. It's just, right, I'm not going to hold beyond the failed trap. Right, this trap triggers on the 2500 tick chart. I'm not going to hold it beyond the failed trap. If the trap fails like that, sometimes it has great potential to shoot up and just really make a big reversal. So unfortunately, it just takes me out right there. Right, I mean, that's a small risk reward for a potential really big trade. I'm not going to extend my risk reward more than what I should have, right? The previous pivot. It, like this did something really funky. It basically created a trap, failed the trap, and is coming back down maybe to complete the trap. Like the trap could be successful now. But it did really something really funky there. Like I'm not going to hold it when the trap triggers and it breaks to the other side. Like I'm not going to hold that. Like I'm going to get out of my trade, and if I see another opportunity maybe to go short, maybe I'll try, but I'm not going to hold it beyond that because that can really snap up. That could really reverse hard. Push up again. I'll try here one more time. Probably last attempt to go short here. Or in this trade. Again, small baby risk. Looks like it's going to reverse back up on me. I could hold it here. Yeah. Again, like potential really good trade here. Could really push down. I'll double up my position if we get a trap trade here. Snaps down. Let's see if we get a strong move. I don't want the outside bar. Not worth the outside bar reversal. All right, we're gonna double up here. We're gonna scale in. We're gonna really scale in here. See if we can get a strong push down, like a mega push down here. That's what we want. Even better. Smaller risk here. Even better for us. In my opinion. Even better. Like, premise is definitely over once this triggers. If it comes all the way up here, premise is definitely over. And I'm done. Like, I'm not going to attempt it again. I'm not going to hold beyond this, basically. Like, if it touches this, it's like, it's over. Premise is for sure over. Right, the trap definitely fails at this point. It is what it is. Yep, definitely trap's over. I got 270 a threshold left. It's just so sick. So sick. Really strong push down. Lots of chop here. Trying to decide to keep going down or not. Doesn't end up making it. Super unfortunate. Just doing this kind of really stinky trading here. Really stinking price action, to be honest. It is what it is. I just can't hold beyond that. I gotta go back to one contract because I only got 270 threshold left. Right, it's a static threshold. We're at 270. I was up 2K, And I tried to press here. It just was not working for me, pandas. I tried multiple times, many attempts pushing down here, right? Even with the 2500 tick chart trap triggering, with a good looking signal bar on the super strong push down, right? If I saw this and I just went and I would just go short here. I think this is a great short here to take. Come back up to a 20 EMA now and just unfortunate. Really stinking. Really stinky price action. Unfortunate. Just reverses here hard. Reverses here hard. Very hard now. Like I said, when that trap fails, it has a potential to really push back up. So I'm not going to hold beyond that failed trap. Exactly why I took out right here. And for me, like I said, if it breaks above my stop, like to me that premise is over for sure. So now the premise is looks like it's over and it's really pushing up. Strong bull bar ending on its high, and some follow through. It's just it can't hold beyond that. What can you do? The risk was small for like really good potential to come back down. The risk was so small, really good potential to come back down or push down further. And like the risk reward was so good, the probability was decent. I think above 50%, but now it's reversing pretty hard. And in my opinion, I took the risk exactly how I should, and I got hit. Unfortunately, I maybe traded a little too heavy on those, but I mean these are TPT accounts, so I trade them very differently. I trade them way more aggressive than Apex accounts. And the problem is, like, it's funny because I'm up 270, right? But it feels like I'm losing. Because basically I only have $270 left of threshold. Ah. You gotta shoot your shot, you know? You gotta shoot your shot. That was my shot, right? Super strong downtrend. Coming off the 20 MA, trap triggering here as well. Measure move right beneath, right? I thought we are going to try to hit the measure move on the 5-minute chart. We don't quite get to the measure move. And, you know, I thought we had clear targets to that measure move. So I had some bias to go short. I thought I had plenty more room. 20 EMA beneath it as well. It's just, you know, what can you do? Like, I wasn't expecting this to have like a sort of a V bottom reversal, right? V bottom here, essentially. Like I said, man, that might as well just reverse my trade here because look at this launch to the upside. Should just reverse my trade, I guess. Jeez. I can't go long here. Too far away from 20 MA. And around a 240 SMA could get knocked back down. Maybe create a second entry long. Feels like I just short is my setup right now on the 2500 tick chart. So I look for to get back to the top of the trading range. If you went long here, you lost that trade. Because your stop loss is right here. Small risk, but bad probability as well, I think, here. For me, the probability here, like that risk reward probability is about, I would say a little more than 50% because we're coming from a downtrend. We got clear targets beneath, right, on the 5-minute chart. So I think a little more than 50%. But the risk reward was sick. It was like 1 to 5 risk reward. And you gotta try, right? When you see a situation like that. At least in my opinion. Second entry long for me here, perhaps. Fail second entry short is what I'm looking for on the 2500 tick. That's probably what I'd wait for, but we'll see if we get it. It might coincide with a second entry long here. OI pattern on the 500 tick chart. Actually, it's an IOI pattern. Maybe popping off here. Might go without. Might just head up. If it goes up, it is what it is. I'm not going to go long here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. 6-minute, 5-minute. 5-minute chart. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Is it always in long now on the 5-minute? Who knows? It's like a limit order market on the 5-minute chart. The moment that closes, it gets sold. Now it gets bought up. But the moment it did close, it got sold right away. Bulls are coming out. Weak bulls coming out. Could be some bears entering as well. I basically have to climb out of this hole now. I'm like, I have one scalp left, a 10-point scalp, a little more than a 10-point scalp. That means my next trade has to be. My next trade basically would be the last trade on these accounts. I was up 2K, unfortunate. I mean, I had all the reasons to go short here. It's just, it is what it is. All the reasons. Where you got an L4 set up here. It did push down a little bit. But then, I guess I got to come out the right spots. It's floating up. It is going up. It's like floating up very slowly. I mean, it's not anything I like here. It is floating up. Huh. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I think the market's still pretty much trash. Like the moment I really started trading, like basically had this strong push down. That's it, and then start to do this nonsense. Like this. Oof. Oof. Not sure what to do here. It's really slowing down. Okay. I don't know. 2500 tick chart. Just waiting. Got nothing I like here. It is what it is.
$2,500 tick trap.
Okay. Maybe second entry long. Maybe not. Second entry long forming here. Do I even like the second entry long? Guess I could try. I don't know if I really like it though. It does trigger. Doji bar. In an uptrend. All right. Oh.
2,500 tick trap.
Okay. Did I bust these? Does cows get busted? Oh, interesting. Got disconnected somehow. That was weird. Okay. We'll try here. Might as well hold it. High or low, coming off a 20 MA. Uptrend. Might as well just hold it to the accounts bust because this is going to be the last trade anyways. And it's reversing. It's not a good sign for me. I'll tell you that much. It's not a good sign for me, I'll tell you that much. These accounts are dead. Strong bear bar on low. It's going to have follow through. It's a big reversal here. No idea. Bye bye accounts. Somehow we're still alive. Somehow we're doing it. We're absolutely doing it. And now we are dead. Crazy price action. Oh, now it pops up. Now it wants to pop up. Okay, I see. Now it wants to pop up. I don't know. Can we find any trades here? I think that's it. Lost Apex accounts, or we lost on the Apex accounts. We still have them. We still have plenty of threshold, 3K threshold left. TBT accounts got blown off this ridiculous trade here. Do I find anything here nice? Is there anything nice here can I find? I don't know. I don't think so. This is getting way too choppy. Way too choppy here. It looks like a bull flag. It looks like it wants to pop off, right? We're closing above the 20 minute every single time. It looks like it wants to pop off here. I don't know. Is it worth? Is it worth it? Jeez. What kind of nonsense is this? I guess we'll try to go long, see what happens. Last trade of the stream. Let's see if we get something. This fails like I just short. 2500 take chart. Come on the opposite side of a failed here. Come plenty of room to the top of a trading range. Oh, is it not going to fill me? Yeah, goes without me. That's how the cookie crumbles. Blast off without me. Ends up being an excellent trade, I think. But, you know, it's one of those, like, it triggers your trade, or triggers your entry, and then doesn't fill you. Triggers your trade, doesn't fill you, but just goes up. Now that it's, like, reversing back down, do I even want this trade still? I don't know. Do I even want that trade still, to be honest? I could have got filled here if I kept my trade. But when it reverses like this, doesn't have a good follow through. A little disappointing bar. Like, do I really want to see what happens after that? Not really. Right? If it kind of breaks out and it comes right back down, like, do I really want to enter after that nonsense? Not really. Ends up kind of looking like it's going to explode still, though. So, it is what it is. I missed a good trade. It is what it is. I missed a good trade. It does come back down to fill me, but when I see a wick like this, like, do I really want to stick around and find out? Ugh. I don't know. Coming back down. Going back down. Wow. I mean, it doesn't look good to me now. Looks like it's about to fail. It sure looks like it's about to fail, this trap. I don't know. I can try to reverse it here in this trap, but it's above the 20 MA. I don't know. I don't like any of these trades. I don't like any setups. I don't like anything happening here. Everything looks really ugly. Everything looks really ugly right now. Yeah, there's just nothing to trade here. It attempted to break out. Reversing quite hard now. I don't know.
5-minute trap.
Looks ugly. Looks ugly. This trap basically failing. Right? Basically, this trap failed in reverse. Now this trap's failing reversing. I could try to go short here, but it's not my style technically. It's not really my style, right? We're barely room to 20 MA. Could bounce off the 20 MA, and it's just not my style to do that. Just based on the failed trap, I usually don't take my trades like that. Like I need it to be in good, at least good context too. Here, there's plenty of room back to the 20 MA. Could have maybe reversed it, but here, no room to it. This price action it just got really bad. It was looking really good, and then darn. It is what it is. Lower high here. Second entry long. Maybe if it fails second entry long, I'll try go short here. Fail second entry long, I'll try go short. Right, beneath the 20 MA, break a trend, new high. Right, break a trend to new high. Fail second entry long, reversal set up here. Could be a juicy one. I'm not sure if we can get our setup. Trap does fail on the 2500 tick. Trap fails on the 2500 tick chart. I'm not sure if we can get our setup though. Right, this can go without us. But again, I'm gonna wait for myself. I'm not gonna enter this trade unless we get a little pullback here. We need to break a previous candle's high to get the second entry long to trigger. We need that to fail. But this could just go without us and not give us our setup, and just could just plummet to the downside. Could flush here. And we're just gonna have to miss it. But I will never like be angry missing a move because I was waiting for a setup. It's like there's so many times where if you waited for your setup, right? If you just went in just right now, just going short, I just want to go short because I want to jump in. I'm just so eager to go short. And then like if you just had waited for your setup, you realize that when the setup, like when it triggers and it just kind of reverses back up, you're like, oh, if I just waited, I'm completely fine. But now I'm like, I just lost that trade because I wasn't patient. Like that happens all often. So, you know, it's best to wait for your setup. If we don't get it, then you're gonna have to just live with it, Panis. Gotta live with it. Austin Harrison giving TPT a try, 100% try. It's cheaper than Apex right now, and I would definitely recommend. If you can get to payout, like if you can get the funded accounts, highly recommend. Very highly recommend try TPT. If you can pass the evals, it is really, really worth it.
5-minute trap.
Really, really worth it here. All right, we're taking this trade. Fails entry long. It's a setup that I was looking for up here. Happens down here, but Guess beggars can't be choosers, and I'm gonna pay the price for taking it in a bad spot. It is what it is, though. You just hold it. Hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. Feels like entry long. Now it's even better triggering like this, in my opinion. Let's get a nice push down here. No reason for me to, like, you know, at this point I already held this. And now we got even better setup. So I wait for the better setup. It takes me out. Unfortunate. Right. We had the better setup here with this. Another push down. But this might be the best setup here. Might be someone a little too late. One count too late. All right, it's all good. All right, bandits. I'll see you guys bright and early. It is what it is. Yeah, the market is just doing what it's thing. What can you do about it? Kind of like going sideways now in this trading range, and I maybe come right back up to the top. And if it happens, that's just the kind of day it is, and it's just super choppy, super hard. But you know, with the Apex accounts, you have the 3-loss differential, so that saved me, right? Basically, that saved my Apex accounts, because the way I'm trading my TPT accounts would be like how I would continue trading my Apex accounts. Because of that 3-loss differential rule I set for myself, we still have our Apex accounts still alive and well healthy. Skipping days like today. Or not skipping, but basically like not participating in trading anymore on days like today. It's just very difficult day today to trade. And it is what it is. You're going to have a lot of days like this. That's what 3-loss differential rule can ultimately, save you from ruin. So, yeah, that's why we're doing it. So, all right, Panis, we're gonna take it nice and slow with Apex, and we try to jump. We made some good bamboo with the TPT accounts, but we blew those. I mean, it's just like we hit the static threshold. I took a good, like in my opinion, good trade here. Very small risk, and it's just a very good very small, very good risk reward, and decent probability, but just didn't work out. It is what it is, and it's gonna happen often. So. All right, Pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's get back into it tomorrow. We're going to get it. Don't worry, Pandas. Like, tomorrow we're going to come back with a force. It is what it is. As always, Pandas, happy trading. God bless. Bye.